since you acted like an ass, let me give you a whipping.
Hey, stop it! That's enough! He's had enough, okay? No!
And it is time for the X Division Championship matchup. X Division gold on the line. Mike Sanders to get his first shot at the X Division crown. Questions about Kash and Trinity. Certainly a contrast in styles between these two competitors.
You know who you're messing with! Yeah!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the X Division Championship of the World. About to make his way to the ring, being led by Trinity from Johnson City, Tennessee. He is the current reigning and defending X Division Champion of the World. This is Kid Kash.
Don, when we put together the X Factors for this matchup earlier today and put Kash and Trinity down, we had to put a question mark behind those two.
I'm surprised really to see them out here together.
Remember what he said last week? Don't move a muscle.
Trinity.
This is going to be interesting.
Come here, hold on, please. Please. Before I go on with this match tonight, there's something that's really been eating me up, and it's really been on my chest. I need to tell you before I go out here and finish up my night. I went back home last week. I watched the videotape of your interview with Mike TNA out there. The way I came out and acted. And you know what? I'm not only embarrassed, but I'm also pretty damn ashamed.
What?
Of the way I acted out there last week. And you know, the more I sat there and I thought about it all night long, you really were a part of me winning this belt. And you really have been a part of me holding this belt. And the more I thought about it, you know what? If you really want to compete, if you really want to wrestle men, women, refs, what the hell ever, you know what? I'll be there for you. Just like you've been there for me. And you know what else? Only before I start this match, I really need to know if you can accept my apology of the ass that I've been making of myself. What I really want to know is can we be that dynamic duo we've been for the last couple of months? I'm sorry.
I guess we have an answer.
Holy cow. Well, I've got to say, at least he came to his senses, Mike. At least he came to his senses.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, representing Sports Entertainment Extreme, this is Mike Sanders.
A totally refocused, much more serious outlook for Mike Sanders under the leadership of Glenn Gilberti and in the role of the challenger with the X Division Championship belt on the line.
I'll tell you what, I like how Sanders just went straight for Trinity, but Kash letting him know that's his. Oh, beautiful move by Kash.
Kash able to snap off the head scissors takeover.
Can you believe what we heard come out of Kash's mouth? He's sorry. She was the reason that he has the belt.
Full of apologies and certainly seemingly accepted by Trinity.
Well, you know what? It's good because they are so much better together.
Pie faces her.
Well, you know what? She comes in there and
she got in his face.
That's right.
So you can't blame Sanders at that point.
As far as I'm concerned, Mike Sanders is outnumbered 2-1. Anything's fair game.
Oh, out of the fireman's carry, Sanders takes Kash up into the air, drops him over that top steel cable, and then immediately goes on to the attack with a boot to the head.
Again, Kid Kash, of course, he did have some warm-up with Raven last week. Of course, Raven got the win when he was distracted by Trinity leaving him. I think maybe that was what was the eye-opener for him. He realized realize that it got personal between him and Trinity, and it cost him that match last week with Raven. This week, the title's on the line. He can't afford to do that, Mike.
Still no word on the arrival of Jeff Jarrett here at the TNA Asylum. But what a cheap shot that was by Eric Watts on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, out in the parking lot. When it appeared that Kash was going for another flying hit scissors takeover, the power, the strength and size advantage of Mike Sanders comes into play as he drives him down to the canvas. Now goes for the cover. Gets two, shoulder up.
I'll tell you what, Mike Sanders is going to be fired up after that speech. Wait a minute, here it is. After that speech that Gilberti gave earlier in the evening. Everybody in that locker room was fired up.
And certainly we heard about Sanders being more refocused under Gilberti, a much more serious outlook, and that's exactly what we're seeing, including that vicious kick to the face.
I mean, Mike might have lost his last couple matches, but think of who he wrestled. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the great D'Lo Brown, and both of them he almost had. I'll tell you what, he is refocused. And I think he may have just too much size and strength for Kash to handle.
Goes right back to the pin again and gets another 2 count. We mentioned during the X Factors the contrast in styles, and certainly Kid Kash more representative of what many of us think as an X Division wrestler in terms of his offensive styles. Sanders, however, trying to counter that by grounding Kid Kash, by trying to use the power advantage with moves like the suplex. And goes for the pin, and again, Kid Kash able to get the shoulder up at 2.
I've noticed, too, every chance Mike Sanders gets, he takes a look over there and see what Trinity's at, where she's at, because he knows she will be a factor in this feud.
The X Division champ in trouble. As a pin drives the elbow to the chest of Kid Kash. Trinity looks quite concerned, looking on from the opposite side of the ring.
Well, she's got to have mixed emotions right now. She was caught off guard by Cash's renewed faith in her, faith in himself.
Barely made contact with the bottom ring rope. Right back to it again, Sanders, and Kash has to use his leg strength to power out at 2.
You know, we don't know what Trinity would have had planned when she originally came out here. You know, she might have been thinking of a way to you know, screw Kid Kash out of this victory.
Reversal off into the corner. Talk about well scouted. Kid Kash likes to spring off the ropes, grab his opponent by the back of the head, and drive him face first to the mat. Sanders says, I'll have none of that. Comes back with a clothesline that rocked Kid Kash. Looks like Kash checking for to see if he lost any teeth with that move, and Sanders gets another near fall.
I'll tell you what, Mike Sanders has done exactly what he needed to do to keep Kid Kash out of this match. Trinity trying to get the crowd fired up. But Sanders has come in, he's grounded him, he's used his size, he's doing it again.
Sunset flip, gonna try and roll him up. Got 1, got 2, kick out by Sanders at 2. Nice reversal here by Sanders. Kash quickly to his feet.
Beautiful.
Mirror images. Both men go for the clothesline. Both men hit it, both are down.
You've got to admire, though, Mike Sanders' game plan that he's had coming in here, Mike. Obviously, Gilberti and Daniels and Skipper and the Harris brothers and Siaki and all the others back there.
Check out Trinity.
Oh, he was ready for it.
Top. And again, Sanders 1 step ahead of the opposition, able to cut her off at the pass.
I'll tell you what, you got to give Kid Kash credit. That was incredible. You got to give Kid Kash credit. I talked to him earlier, his leg is still bothering. But he's not going to use his excuse. He said this is the X Division Championship, and you can't when you're in this match.
Sanders again comes just this close to taking the X Division title from Kid Kash.
That was a brutal slam, wasn't it?
You almost have to wonder at what point the frustration level is going to set in for Sanders here.
Absolutely.
Charges into the corner. Kid Kash got the boot up.
Whoa, man, was that beautiful.
Twisting moonsault for 1, 2.
No, he fought it out. Unbelievable. You know what, though? You can see it in Kash right there. Well, let's see that again. Look at that.
Caught him with that twisting moonsault, only able to get a 2 count. Well, again, talk about a great strategy, a great game plan. Sanders connects with a drop kick to the leg.
Here goes Trinity.
Trinity's gonna fly.
Oh, he got him.
Hit the cross body block on Sanders. She ducks the clothesline.
Oh. Nice kick.
Spin.
What, look at the extensions
Caught him with
he
a
got.
kick.
Here she
Gonna
goes
go to the top again.
Oh!
Hit the moonsault cross body block.
That's the teamwork that they've been known for, the teamwork that got him the championship.
The teamwork that not only got him the championship, but has allowed him to retain that belt for several months.
Oh!
Double springboard, stopped, blocked.
No! Cash just missed it. He's got it.
No,
he
only
got
two.
it.
Still life left in the X Division champ.
Oh, was that great where Sanders was able to counter it. I thought Cash was going to get it, but he didn't.
Another 2 count for Sanders. You hear the chants throughout the TNA Asylum as this X Division matchup continues. Trinity hooks the leg of the challenger.
Oh, Cash took advantage of it, Mike. Right there.
Again, the teamwork that you talked about, when they're on the same page, they're almost unbeatable. Gonna go springboard. There's the drop kick. All the way across the ring. Pin.
He got it.
Yes, he got the pin, he got the win, he kept the title.
The winner of the match, and still X Division champion of the world, Kid Kash.
Mike, it looked to me like Sanders had his leg on the rope.
Well, they were certainly close into the ropes there. Referee Andrew Thomas on the scene, on the spot, counts to 3. Wait a minute. Here come the Harris brothers from the back. Remember Gilberti fired up the troops earlier. Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Kid Kash up the ramp. What is he doing?
The thing about this.
He's leaving. He's leaving Trinity to the wall.
He told her he had her back. He told her that
my ass.
He told her that he'd be there for her. She's gonna be slaughtered.
Look out.
She's gonna be H-bomb.
H-bomb on Trinity.
He just left her to the wolves.
Look at this worm. What a weasel that Kid Kash is, showing his true colors.
Can't even
He's showing his
believe it.
true colors is what he did.